Any more business? The best bike offering.
I wrote Scotch by this year.
For the car, is that well?
Yeah, a lot more control of the throttle.
That's how Shower picked the game up, because we haven't talked about that's an airstroke.
Okay, here we are, dirt bike rider. We're at FatCat Motoparc, which is kind of ironic, being a fat dog. But here we are, the Honda launch for the 2010 CR models. I've just been out on the 250, and I've got to say, obviously, it's really brand new at the minute, so it's running a bit tight and whatever. But to use the cliche, first impressions, it's really quite good. The whole riding position feels really, really nice on them. That's the first thing that I noticed. It's really easy to get up and down the seat, and just generally the whole feel about it. So, and the first thing you do notice motor-wise, now they've finally gone fuel injection. It's like that first initial bit of response where maybe the Honda before was just a little bit lacking. So they've now caught up with the rest of the manufacturers, and obviously, you know, using the 450 basically as a benchmark, they've looked to that, which has been a really successful bike for them. So it's looking really favourable. As you can see, the weather's not too great, but I've got a shot out on the 450 in a while, so we'll come back to you and see what they're like then. Give you more. Yeah, there he is. I've just absolutely handed it to him out on the track. Of course, we didn't get any of that on film, which is a shame. What was it like when the J-Fro come past you at a rate of knots just then?
Old times.
Yeah.
I remember when I was out, nipper snapper and wee Jeff was sticking it to me every week.
Do you want to rephrase that? I mean, you know, people wonder how you might get a deal. Actually, how do you get a deal? Because you keep crashing all the time. Okay, that's it. It's the end of the day at the Honda launch, 2010 launch for the CRF range, as you can see behind us at FatCat Motoparc. Also, it's been the Mick Exton school, so they've launched that today, and that's been pretty cool. So this place has loads of potential. But going back to the bikes, yeah, there's been improvements from last year. I know they always say that, every manufacturer does, but there really has been. The 250 CRF is much better with the fuel injection, no question. You know, you can really put it where you want. It picks up so much better than before, so that's easy going to save you a couple of seconds a lap there. It's well balanced, but the real thing I like about it is the riding position. It just feels so much better than last year's. You're right in the middle of the bike and you can put it where you want. It's got a real kind of short supercross feel about it, so you know, for any kind of pro rider right through to the amateur, you can just put it where you want, and it gives you a lot of confidence. 450, well, as we know, that hasn't changed too much, but the improvements they made have made it that little bit better. More refinements with the suspension. The whole rear end is much better than it was, much more well balanced. Swanee's doing his desperate best to try and put me off, but like the consummate pro, I'm not even going to give him the credit, so I'm just going to carry on regardless. And just to be honest, his nipples are really quite disgusting anyway. So, do you know what I mean? That's the only way he can get on TV. He's got no talent. No, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, but obviously the 450 is much better than it was last year, and the simple fact that it's really, really well balanced. Last year, everybody sort of said about the rear end was pitched too high. Now what they've kind of done is made that much more levelled out, but the front forks, they just seem to be that little bit stiffer this year, and I think that works a whole lot better. The power, difficult to really say if it's much different or much better, but it certainly is just a real nice bike to ride. You know, even Brian Mackenzie, who's been riding one all year, has just coming on and just said basically, you know, that it's an improvement on last year's bike, and I tend to agree with him. So all said and done, You know, small refinements on the 450, but definitely going in the right direction. But the 250 is the bike, and once again, a 250F for an all-round rider, pro through to amateur, you can't really go too far wrong. So, really good day. Like I said, Mick Exton's school was really, really good, and I think they get loads of people up here. The track was really good. Just the weather sucks, but then that's Britain, isn't it? What do you do? Come on, Honda, send us to California. You know it makes sense. All right, see you later. Well, here we are, and as you can see here, they're normally found in this particular habitat. There he is, searching for food. The North Yorkshire white-haired yeti. And as you can see, they are really quite tame. They haven't really moved on too far from Neanderthal, but as you can see, they are quite intelligent. And it's that foxy, wispy grey hair that gives them away, hence their name, the White Yeti. So yeah, otherwise known, with Greek language of course, is Suck Me Off Elvicus.